English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho, by the way.
And I'm Cameron Word.
I should really say Kristen Cho.
Cho.
But it's spelled C-H-O, Cho.
Yeah.
It's really funny because in America, you get so many variations of spellings. So some people have J-O, which is actually the more correct version, Cho. Another one is like Choi, which is really Che.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky.
Right, yeah. And it has to, of course, to do with what was used as the...
At that time.
At the time.
Right.
And I think that a lot of Korean-American families that came over before the 80s, for example.
Right, that was us.
So they use like an older, the older system, right?
Right. So anyway, my name is Cho.
Cho.
Yes.
Is there an actual Cho? I think it's all Cho, right? In Korean.
Yeah, I think so.
Korean last names.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have often thought about it would be nice to change it to J-O.
Yeah.
Which is like closer to the Cho.
Cho.
I
don't know. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway, we are here on a Monday and we are talking about food.
Yes.
And specifically, constant snacking. 군것질이죠? Snacking.
Yeah.
You like to snack?
I do. I try not to, but if I had all the freedom in the world...
Oh, who doesn't like to snack?
I would love to snack.
Oh, yeah. Well, the subtitle is Sheer Will Isn't Helping. 순전한 의지로는 도움이 안 돼. So, sheer will. Now, will is 의지.
Yes.
But what is this sheer? S-H-E-E-R.
So this means complete or pure will.
Yes.
Just 100% willpower.
Yeah. So it's saying that just will is not enough.
Right.
Okay. So here are some examples, or actually other expressions that we're going to cover. Range from something to something. So range from A to B.
This is saying that there is a variety in between A to B.
Okay.
So there is A, there is B, and everything in between.
In between, okay. If you zero in on something,
you're focusing on it. You're putting your complete attention onto that one thing.
Okay, very interesting. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue. Since sheer will isn't helping you stop snacking, you need to know why you snack.
How many reasons could there be? I'm either hungry or I'm not hungry.
You'd be surprised. The reasons range from hunger, thirst, and not enough sleep, to boredom, strong emotions, and stress.
I guess a few of those could make sense.
You need to zero in on what's causing you to be constantly grazing.
I'll think about it the next time I reach for a snack.
All right, it's time for the power dialogue. Constant snacking, sheer will isn't helping. And actually, while we were listening to that, I looked it up.
What?
There is a choshi.
There is. I've never met anyone.
I've never met anyone
with a 초, like 초 명희. No.
Yeah, it's all 초.
김명희.
Right, and that is like, in America, that would be confusing because it's always CHO.
Oh, interesting.
Right, but apparently there's a Jeju choshi.
Really?
So maybe we need to go to Jeju-do and...
Maybe in Jeju-do we'll find people.
Maybe we'll find them, yeah.
With the last name Cho. Okay, let's begin. Andrea says, since sheer will isn't helping you stop snacking, you need to know why you snack. So, Andrea is saying, okay, I know you want to stop snacking, but sheer will is not enough.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this expression, sheer will.
Yes. So first, will is short for willpower, right? The determination to do something. I will do this. If you add sheer to it, it means complete and only. So only willpower in this case. You cannot stop snacking with only willpower is what this sentence is saying.
Now, you could just say, will, just having the will to do something won't help you stop snacking.
Yes.
But if you put that sheer there,
yes,
it's like the emphasis on just will.
Yeah, you are emphasizing, you're making it stronger. Sheer willpower.
Yeah.
And here, it is interesting, this use of sheer almost only comes with this.
Yeah.
Sheer will, sheer power,
Sheer willpower.
muscle strength. Like if you're talking about, I used only my muscles. It was sheer muscle strength.
Right.
There was no extra help I was getting from a machine.
Right. And you'll hear this expression when, she was, out in the desert and she survived for 5 days without, water through sheer willpower.
Sheer willpower.
Yeah, like there was nothing around.
Only willpower.
Only willpower.
Yeah, it's just used here to emphasize it. So don't confuse it with another meaning of sheer, which means like almost clear.
Yeah.
Like when you have a sheer shirt,
blouse.
Sheer blouse. It is the same spelling, but it's not related in meaning.
All right, very good. Okay, Paul says, how many reasons could there be? I'm either hungry or I'm not hungry. Okay, so the reason why Paul says this is because Andrea says, what is the reason, the real reason why you snack? Okay, I'm hungry or I'm not hungry. And what does Andrea say?
You'd be surprised. The reasons range from hunger, thirst, and not enough sleep to boredom, strong emotions, and stress.
Okay, so our power pattern today is you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You would be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yes.
What does this mean?
It's more than you think. It's a lot different than you think.
Oh.
It's a bigger problem than you think.
Oh.
That is the feeling with you'd be surprised.
Right, because Paul is saying, I'm hungry or not hungry. And she's saying,
Not that simple.
Not that simple. Because it ranges from
Yes.
this to this. Okay, so let's just quickly talk about range and then we'll talk about what those reasons are.
Right. So a range is often when you're giving two end points. You're giving A and you're giving B, and you're saying not only A and B, but everything in the middle, right? So if you say a range from 0 to 10, you're saying, yes, 0 and 10, but also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're including all of that middle area as well.
Okay, so let's look at that middle area. It starts from hunger. Yes, that is starting there. But then you've got like you're thirsty, maybe you didn't get enough sleep, and then it goes all the way to I'm bored. I'm stressed, emotional eating.
Right. So it's kind of like giving one side is physical reasons and the other side is emotional reasons.
Yes.
And it could be other reasons in between, like a complex mixture of them.
Oh, so there are many reasons why we snack.
Yes.
Okay, so then Paul says, I guess a few of those could make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Paul's like, oh, maybe you're right. What does Andrea say?
You need to zero in on what's causing you to be constantly grazing.
Okay, so Andrea is saying you need to zero in on why you are constantly eating.
Yeah.
Okay, grazing, Grazing. I think of cows grazing on grass.
Yes, so that is a great image to have here. Cows don't often have, they do have a mealtime usually.
Sure.
But throughout the day, they're just kind of always eating. Just a little bit of grass now.
And then a little bit later.
Grass later. Yeah, it's not even really a snack. It's just like, I'll have a bite now. Yeah, that is considered grazing.
Right.
Where you're not eating a meal. You're just kind of eating little bits throughout the day.
Right. So Andrea is like, okay, Paul is grazing all day.
Yeah.
So she says you need to zero in on why you do that.
You need to focus on. You need to pay attention to. So this is kind of like a radar. You know how the military, they have a radar map.
Yes.
And then they find something they want to look at. So they expand it and look closer. And they get closer and closer and closer. That is zeroing in on something. Finding the exact location, the exact point of something.
Oh, it's like taking a bigger range and narrowing it down to the target.
Yes.
Okay, zero in on. And Paul says, I'll think about it the next time I reach for a snack. That's interesting. It's true. Snacking sometimes is because you're stressed.
Oh, I never snack because I'm hungry.
That's true.
I always snack because I'm stressed,
or
because I'm bored, because I'm happy. You know when you're happy and you're just like, I want a taco.
I want a cake. Yeah, it's so true. All right, let's listen to that dialogue one more time. Since sheer will isn't helping you stop snacking, you need to know why you snack.
How many reasons could there be? I'm either hungry or I'm not hungry.
You'd be surprised. The reasons range from hunger, thirst, and not enough sleep, to boredom, strong emotions, and stress.
I guess a few of those could make sense.
You need to zero in on what's causing you to be constantly grazing.
I'll think about it the next time I reach for a snack.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 76 and 77. Sheer will means a real strong determination to do something or to not do something.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it. That's it.
Nothing extra.
Nothing extra. How did you quit smoking so fast, Mike?
Through sheer will.
Right. Like nothing. I didn't do patches. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't cut out the tobacco slowly.
No,
it's all at once.
No gum.
Just like sheer willpower.
Okay.
Yeah.
With sheer will, the mother lifted the tree branch off her small child.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Oh, yeah.
Like mom, like their child is hurt and their mom just like picks up a car.
She becomes superwoman. Yeah. It's really true. Isn't that interesting with the adrenaline kicking in and how like with will too and adrenaline, it works together.
Yeah.
And you can just do things that you would never have imagined.
Right. Well, I heard that like our brain turns off our muscles can actually do much more, but our brain usually turns it off. Because doing that much actually hurts the muscle.
Right.
But in times when, like, you're trying to save a child, you kind of override your brain so that you're...
That's amazing.
Because, I don't know. I don't know the specific case, but, like, the mother, maybe she pulls it off her child, but it ends up hurting herself.
Right. But at the time, she doesn't know.
She doesn't care, even. It's
That's
just
right.
the child, right,
Yeah.
that she's worried about.
Right. So I feel like in a kind of positive or in these sort of contexts, like if you do something through sheer will, it's like a mental superpower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I don't have it, to be honest.
Me too.
I have to get lots of little prizes along the way. You know, like how you give like gold stars to children to like get them to do things? I need lots of gold stars.
Kirsten and Cameron don't have sheer will.
No.
No. We're like, oh, it's not going to work? Okay, never mind.
Okay, I give up.
This is why we get along.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Range from something to something means like the whole variety of.
Yes.
From point A to B and everything in between there. How is the weather here in the summer?
It ranges from sunny and hot to cloudy and wet.
Okay.
So every type of weather.
In the summer.
Yeah.
It gets hot. The desert, surprisingly, gets very cold at night.
Yeah.
So, like, you think desert, it's always hot, but actually, the desert can be very cold in the evening.
Yes.
So it ranges from extremely hot to very cold.
Right. Well, they say people who get lost in the desert, a lot of times they die from cold. Like at night, they have hypothermia.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. Okay. The house prices in this city range from expensive to unaffordable.
Oh, so this is a joke.
Yeah.
The houses go unaffordable here means you cannot buy it.
Right.
So the houses here range from expensive to you don't have enough money.
Yes. So this is a way of kind of, using humor to say that the house prices in this city
are insane.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
It goes from unaffordable, expensive to unaffordable.
Right. It's like saying the temperature ranges from hot to hotter.
Yeah. Right.
There is no cold.
That's right. Right. So sometimes, everyone, you got to listen to the context. Native speakers will use certain expressions as a joke. So, like, you may say like, huh? Like, what? I don't understand. But it could be that they're joking.
Right.
Okay. How about a certain store and the products that they carry?
Yes. So the products range from camping gear to scuba equipment.
Wow.
So it's maybe like a sports and outdoors type of thing. So they have camping, going to the mountain,
Right.
and scuba, going to the sea. So you're probably going to have a wide range of different outdoor activities and the proper equipment that you need sold there.
And I have to say, there are a few big chain stores in America, in LA. I don't know about the rest of America, but in LA. And boy, you can find all sorts of things for any activity.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Those outdoor
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Camping, snorkeling. I mean, just everything.
I know.
It's so
Hunting.
great. Hunting. All right. Zero in on something means to focus your attention on something or someone. So it's like, it's not just focus, like a general focus, but it's kind of like zoom in focus. Okay. How can we beat this team? They're the best in the league.
We need to zero in on their best player.
Okay.
So just focus on their number one star player. Make sure they can't do what they need to do.
Okay. The boxer zeroed in on his opponent's weakness.
Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Yeah. It's true. In a lot of sports, like you just try and find that one weakness of the opponent and just hit them in that one place over and over again.
I know. It's so violent. It's like, but it's the only way to win.
Right, yeah. You can also zero in on your own weaknesses. So, like, well, I mean, even us, for example, if we do broadcasting, but there are some things we do better than others.
Sure.
There are tons of things to do when you're talking about broadcasting.
Right.
So focusing on the parts that you don't do well and getting better at those, that's a way that you can zero in on your weaknesses.
Okay, very good. I think we all need to do that from time to time. Okay, you'd be surprised means...
It's more than you think.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, there's more than you think.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many songs she can play on the piano.
Yeah, she's only 5, but...
She
can do a lot.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how expensive it is to dine out in Iceland.
Yeah. You think it's cheap? No.
Oh, no. They have to import everything.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Grazing is a great word and something that we do, just eating all day at all times of the day, right? Do check out the definition on page 78 and make sure you stop by Audio Ohakdang. And what do you need to do?
Just pay a small monthly fee.
Yeah.
You can listen to this show. You can listen to other shows by us and other teachers here at EBS. And then later you can, at 6 p.m., listen to us on the evening special.
Oh, my goodness. Very good. So we'll see you tonight.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.